If something is chosen for this year, then it's usually as it builds up to its peak, that's usually when things happen.
A V-shaped rally like we saw last week without a retest of the lows, and that's what's happened. You can peg it on China if you want, but there's still some sell pressure out there. The whole world's down 2.5%. You doubt me? Take a look at the sectors today. Not just financials, which I think is a little bit concerning, but energy's down 2.5%. Here's something amazing, telecom and utilities. Let me ask you something. What does telecom and utilities have to do with China? The answer is nothing. And if you look right here, look at some of these big names that are out here. Right here, here's where panel. AT&T, down 2.3%. Southern Company, this is one of the biggest utilities in the United States, down 2%. Duke's down 2%. Con Ed's down 2%. Does Con Ed selling energy to China? No, they don't sell energy to China. It has nothing to do with that. This is degrossing. Just people taking down exposure a little bit. Same with regional banks. Synovus, one of the biggest regional banks in the United States, it's down 4% today. They don't sell anything in China. BB&T, this is another one of the biggest regional banks in the country, down about 4%. Again, just degrossing, people taking risk down and retesting those lows from last week. And speaking of the lows from last week, people have asked me, let me just put up, we're a long way from the bottom last week. S&P 500 was 1867. We're a good 60 points away. Dow Industrials 15,370. We're 800 points away from that. So got a long way to go. Finally, a little bit of good news. We've been watching these market on close imbalances for the last couple of weeks. The imbalances right now indicate no real impact at the close. Very small sell imbalance, not statistically significant. Now, this does change a little bit. I'll keep an eye on that, let you know if anything like that pops up in the next hour or so.